binary subtraction using 2's complement. Here we are going to subtract these two binary numbers using 2's complement method. Here this A is our minuend and B is our subtrahend. And this is what we are going to do exactly in this video. Instead of directly subtracting A from B, what we'll do, we'll take 2's complement of B, which is minus B, and then we'll add this minus B to A. So A plus minus of B will give us the subtraction of these two numbers. So to achieve this thing, in step number 1, we need to convert the subtrahend into its 2's complement form. Or simply we can say convert the number to be subtracted into its 2's complement form. So this is the number which is to be subtracted. So we are writing this number here. And now we are going to take 2's complement of this number. Here I will show you two methods to find 2's complement. So to get 2's complement, first step is to write 1's complement of this number. And in order to get 1's complement, we are supposed to invert this number. Write zeros where there is 1's and write 1's where there is zeros. And this will be the 1's complement of this number. Now in next step, we are supposed to add 1 to this 1's complement. So 1 plus 0 is 1, 0 as it is, 1 as it is, 0 and 1. So this 1 0 1 0 1 is the 2's complement of this subtrahend 0 1 0 1 1. Now let's do it in just one step. First of all, let's write our subtrahend. So here it is. So to get 2's complement, move from LSB to MSB and stop when you encounter first one. So first one is over here on LSB only. So we'll write this one as it is, and then for remaining numbers, just invert all these numbers. Write 1's where there is zeros and write zeros where there is 1. So 1 0 1 0. So this is how we can directly get 2's complement. So we got the 2's complement. Our step number 1 is over. Now it's time for step number 2. In step number 2, we are going to add A and 2's complement of B. So here is our A 1 0 1 0 1. And this is the 2's complement of B 1 0 1 0 1. And what a coincidence, they both numbers are same, right? So it's our A and it's 2's complement of B. Now let's add 1 plus 1 is 0 and 1 is carry to the next column. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 and carries 1 to the next column. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 and carries 1 to the next column, and that carry we brought over here. So 1 0 1 0 1 0, it is a result of our addition. And especially this one is known as the end carry or the final carry. Now it's time to jump for the step number 3. In step number 3, we have two processes to do. If the final carry is 1, then the result is positive and in its true form. Or if the final carry is 0, then the result is negative, and take 2's complement of step number 2 to get the final answer. So now let's see. This is our answer 1 0 1 0 1 0, and the final carry is 1. So as our final carry is 1, we should go for this option. When the final carry is 1, our final answer is positive and in its true form. So let's write this number here. So when the final carry is 1, what do we supposed to do? We supposed to just ignore this carry and write the remaining number as it is to get the final answer. So we are just ignoring this carry and writing the remaining answer 0 1 0 1 0 as our final answer of this subtraction. And this is to be done in which condition? Remember, when final carry is 1, in that case the final answer is positive and in its true form. So just ignore this carry and write the remaining answer as it is, and this will be the answer of this subtraction. Now we'll just quickly verify this answer. These are the two numbers A and B, and what we are going to do, we'll do simple subtraction. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 cannot be subtracted from 0, so we'll ask for borrow. So we'll take borrow, so it's 1 0 and it's 0 over here. 1 minus 1 0 is 1. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 cannot be subtracted from 0, so we'll ask for borrow, so it is 1 0 and this will be 0. 1 minus 1 0 is 1 and 0 minus 0 is 0. So 0 1 0 1 0. So this is the answer of our subtraction. So now let's put it in our previous calculation and compare with the answer of subtraction using 2's complement method. So let's put that answer over here 0 1 0 1 0, and the both answer are same. So that's how you can subtract two binary numbers using 2's complement method. Now let's quickly take another example to understand this second option. So here these two are our binary numbers A and B, and we are going to achieve this thing to do the binary subtraction. And for that, step number 1 is to take 2's complement of our subtrahend. So this is our subtrahend 10010. To get 2's complement, first of all we'll write 1's complement and then we'll add 1 to it. 1 plus 1 0, 1 will be carry, 1 plus 0 1, 1 1 0. So this 0 1 1 1 0 is the 2's complement of our subtrahend. Let's find 2's complement with the simplified method. Move from LSB to MSB and stop when you encounter 1. Move from LSB to MSB and stop where you encounter first 1. So it is our first one. So this 1 0 will write as it is, and then for the remaining digits just invert them all. Here it is 1 0 0, so write 0 1 1. So this will be the 2's complement of our number. Now let's go for step number 2. Here in step number 2 we just add A and the 2's complement of B. A is 0 1 0 1 1 and 2's complement of B is 0 1 1 1 0. So now let's add these two numbers. 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, 1 is carry to the next column, 1 plus 1 is 0, 1 is carry to the next column, 1 plus 1 is 0 and 1 is carried to the next column, and that 0 plus this 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. So the answer of this addition is 1 1 0 0 1. And now it's time to jump for the step number 3. So in step number 3 we have two options, and previously we have explored these two options. If final carry is 1, the result is positive and in its true form. But if the final carry is 0, the result is negative, and we're supposed to take 2's complement to get the final answer. So this is the result of our step number 2, and you can see over here there is no carry. When there is no carry, that means the carry is 0. The final carry is 0. So we'll write this number over here, and now we'll take the 2's complement of this number. So we'll move from LSB to MSB and we'll stop when we encounter first 1. So on LSB only there is 1. So we'll write 1 as it is, and for remaining digits we'll just invert them all. 1 1 0 0. So we'll write 0 0 1 1. And this will be the 2's complement of this number. But this is not it. The result is negative and in its 2's complement form. So we have written 2's complement form, but we're supposed to represent it in negative form. So we'll write minus 0 0 1 1 1, and this is the final answer. Now let's quickly verify it. These two are number. The decimal equivalent to this number is 11 and the decimal equivalent to this number is 18. So when we subtract 18 from 11, the final answer is minus 7. Now if we write this 7 in binary, the binary equivalent to 7 is 111. But we are representing everything in 5-digit format. So instead of just representing this as 111, it should be required that we represent 7 in 5-digit form. So what we'll do, we'll write 2 additional zeros on left hand side. So 5-bit representation of this 7 is 00111. But it is not positive 7. It is negative 7. So we're supposed to add one negative sign over here. So this is our final answer, and let's compare it with our previous calculation where we are subtracting binary numbers using 2's complement method. So let's write that answer over here. It is minus 00111 and it is same as this answer. So that's how we do binary subtraction using 2's complement. Here these two examples are for your self practice. Do it now and write the answer in comments to check whether you have got the right answer or not. To be the master of digital electronics, learn the logics and fundamentals in these two playlists. So see you into this playlist.